Destroy 15 octopi. That shouldn't be too bad, because I will just do chomper strats. I don't even... Nah, I'll get Tallnut anyway. Give me Tallnut. Let's do this so it goes closer in my list of plants. Still get Cattail. Artichoke hits high priority targets first, but that might kill this before it throws stuff out, so I don't know if I necessarily want that. But they're gonna ruin my chomper strats, but whatever. If Artichoke becomes a bad thing, I'll just not use it. I'm gonna wait for Gold Bloom to happen first. Don't want to kill everything too fast. Still need to be able to get my stuff out. So far, you've not summoned any octopi zombies. There we go. There's that as a problem there. Okay, can we, like, don't, though? Can we don't? All of a sudden, the board's quite not great at the moment. Oh, that's new. I was expecting it to do the big electric shot. I've got a plan. Yeah, you go after that first. I've got a plan, don't worry. I have so much sun stockpiled right now that just, like, it's fine. I just need one more guy to show up, and then I'll be good. Alright, one more guy's gonna show up, right? They're gonna throw one more in the final wave, that's gonna be fine. Or they could just not throw one more in the final wave and I'll be one short. They could just not put one in the final wave and I'll be one short, thank you. And then explode. And now we're perfectly fine. And then we'll just freeze this, so we can actually take them out. Explode. All according to my plan. So far, it looks like Dr. Zomboz didn't change that much for this era. Notable absence of some scuba diving zombies, but everything else seems to remain the same. Given how aggressive the zombie attacks have been here, maybe he considered this era good enough. You feel obligated to show him he's made a big mistake, of course. I have these cages. I have coconut cannons. I really don't feel like there's that much going on here. Like, this is still going to be cattail. I can block things with tall nut. If I'm getting a lot of sun, I might just replace things with ultimato later on. And fucking squash. Nah. Squash is not that useful in this mod. They reduced its damage so much that it doesn't even one-shot buckets, so... Understood. That's not what I wanted to do. Can we kill that? Okay. That's fine. You're rude. These things split into smaller guys. That's a little bit rude, don't you think? And they split into even smaller ones? Guys in the feminine way? I needed that. I personally think that's a little rude. How about we stop? Like that these things don't even have a sound effect. Activate, please, when I hit you. This is just how it's gonna be. Stop that from happening. I'm gonna launch this. There was no way I was gonna be able to get that. Alright, let me just focus these two. You just split into several ladies. Coconut cans have a lot of defense. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Come on. How many more are you? I'm not used to coconut cannons having that much defense. They were getting chewed on for a while. Survive with the conveyor belt, survive without planting a mold. Tile turnip, huh? Oh, citron tile turnip? Kiwi beast. Let's see if the game... Oh, yep, the game does give me more than 2 here. At least this doesn't look like a terrible Kiwi Beast level like most Kiwi Beast levels are. I just noticed this is called Great Bay Jail. And I dyslexiated it for just a moment and thought it said Gay Baby Jail. Which I think is the intention of it being called that. Stop that. No, look at that. trying to stall until the last wave. Was this just a lawnmowers moment? I think this is just a lawnmowers moment. Yeah, even when these split apart, they still die to the lawnmowers, regardless. Whatever. Probably the best Kiwi Beast level I've ever played, because Kiwi Beast wasn't really the focal point of the level. Every time they force Kiwi Beast upon me in any other level, it's like the focal point of the level that I'm supposed to like keep it alive and then swap it around with an escape route while also managing split peas and then having pea pods and sun shrooms. Alright, we've got Sun Urchin, Sea Shroom, Toadstool, Talnut, Ice Bloom, and Ghost Pepper. I have no lily pads, so everything else here can be placed in the water, I suppose. Nice to know that Toadstool can be placed in the water. That's good info. Did that freeze them already? It just turns them around? Alright, cool plant food. Glad we got an understanding here. He's just kind of thick now. Ghost Pepper lasts a long time. Kinda sad they don't have a special graphic like they used to. Like, the frozen zombies in other mods have, like, an ice block around them. In this, they just don't. Whoa! What's going on there? Down here might be a problem. Sad. Sea Shroom? Sea Shroom? What are you doing, Sea Shroom? I made a mistake. Come on, we were doing so well. Gonna be the final wave yet? I've made a second mistake. I didn't realize I had this not covered. Fuck! I didn't realize that mower was gone. I think I launched that mower earlier and then, like, forgot. That was an unnecessary loss. I didn't need to lose this one. Really? I'm not doing that right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm able to get a lot more sun this way. Glorious. This took way longer than it needed to, and now it's finally over. And I get that and just schlorp, 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 schlorp. Toadstool is proving itself to be a powerful ally, which I wish I kind of had earlier in the world, because it can be placed on water. But now I know. I don't need to buy it now, unless I do for here. Alright, you've been getting much better at this whole rolling with the punch and don't question it. But this, you refuse to. How do they even fit into these cages? How can the zombies so consistently defy the common senses? You were determined to survive this day 10 attack, just to see how all of this ticks. Okay. Well, I actually think I have a plan. It's called Toadstool. It's only 15 gems to purchase, too. What we do here is this for later, because I'm going to be getting a lot of sun. And this might actually sound like a fun idea. Same with this. And then where'd Toadstool go? Toadstool. Let's see if this works. The trapped trappers. Oh, you're gonna do one of those. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Not what I expected to have happen. Cattail might be something I need right now. I think we're just gonna have to let you take that, because I got nothing. Oh, they're all splitting into different things. Problem. This might not work out the way I thought it was going to. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Thank you. At least not yet, anyway. I need to start double stacking these. Don't eat that. Duh. Well, that's not good. Ah! Hold on, everyone needs to pause so we can start eating. $69, $420. Agagaga is very nice. Yeah, just agagaga them away, please. I really wanted to I could be placing more sunflowers down. No, don't do that guy. Do this guy. Oh, you can place more than one Agagaga down? Give me that. Chill. That's not working out the way I thought it was going to. good. Might be a little bit of a waste, but oh well. Please give me my third. This is all so good. Until you start doing that, and then it's not. If we can hypnotize anything on this bottom row here... God, that plant was too powerful. I should have put it on these. I thought the toadstool was going to do a little bit more on the power tiles, but it still worked out. Big Wave Beach was actually kind of fun. I really liked this world. Aside from the last level, level 9... Okay, there's still more on the screen because they were getting backed up. Aside from the last level, I think the last level was just a skill issue, though. It's probably fine. I was just having a skill issue. How about we don't do that? Cool. Oh, Big Wave Beach was actually really fun in this game. I got pretty much no complaints about it. It was just mini portals, fascinating, yet disappointingly simple. More disappointingly, Dr. Zomboss is not here, and you are out of arrows to check currently. Not exactly. I really wish the text was not written the way it is, because they give me the different eras to go to, and I can choose them in any order that I want, but the timeline of events is still linear, so I think I'm out of sequence in the story right now, even though the game lets me choose things non-linearly. You deliberate that this might be a good time to check with your counterpart. Time for a trip into the void of time, then. Good thing you keep the coordinates. Which I don't think I have unlocked yet, because they let me do the other ones. Because, like, apparently Big Wave Beach is supposed to be the last world in this sequence of events, but again, they let me choose things in a non-linear order. So, like, why even do that in the first place? I think that should have a rewrite or something, but that's my opinion.